Let's see our last day we moved, and we can actually do a full rotation for dungeoning. Okay, back to the Waking Sands. We gotta go dispose of our allies now. Oh, God. A little onion. But don't worry. Disposing of our allies, but none of the main characters died, except for... Besides Neroxia, no one else died. Everyone else was taken prisoner, like, of course. Oh God, they're just out here. Like, come on, guys. They're just out here on the ground. Couldn't have even covered them up.
Hey, you look like one of them church fellas. Not that alternative way, no, sir.
You know if it's possible to gift an Endwalker code? I feel like it should be. Like, if it's I think you might be able to gift one on the Mog station. I think there might be an option for that in the Mog station actually. For like buying it as a gift. It's also based on what you play it on. If you play it from, it's because you can play it obviously on console, but you can also play it on either Steam or the launcher and stuff. If you play it on Steam, obviously you can gift it to someone. Yeah, I think you might be able to do it. If you play it on the launcher, I think you might be able to do it on the Mog station.
As you can see, we've got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's come to claim them, so off the lynch yard they go. Be thankful you didn't have to go inside and see the carnage yourself. It was the stuff of nightmares, I tell you. God's damn Imperials. I don't know what quarrel they had with these folks, and I'm sure I don't want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. Say, ain't I seen you around here before? Or you just have one of them faces? Ah, never mind. Hey, Road, there's a carriage come to haul the bodies to the lynch yard out by the east gate. There's only 8 left to go load up, but seeing as I'm exhausted from carrying all the others, I've mind to leave the remainder to you. I want to cover your nose while you work. Some of these folks start to turn.
Oh, my God, that's so fucked. Bro, his birthday in a few days, and I want to... Ah, that's a good idea. That's a very good idea. Yeah, you should... I think you should be able to. I thought that... When I was last on the Mog station, I thought I saw that as an option. And if not, I think you might be able to do it on the, webs, like the actual, like, Square Enix website. Well, let's go pick our allies up and throw them into the back of a carriage to be thrown to the lynch yard. Gather the corpses. Yep. That's what we're doing. We're gathering corpses. Not our allies, just corpses. It's so fucked, dude. It's not even gather the fallen scions or gather your allies. It's just the corpses. Okay. Third coachman.
What happened to the big fella? Yeah, forget it. Just bring the next batch and toss him in the back. Like they complaining if you're too rough.
My God, you guys.
Ain't you a strong one? 4 in one trip. Reckon there's no need for me to lend you a hand with the rest then.
God. Like, I know they have no connection to these guys. You know, they don't know the scions. But, like... Bruh. Oh, it's also just says fallen sylph. Their name is Neroxia, sir, not fallen sylph. Like, I don't know who any of the other guys are, but we actually know this character. Oh, God. Because Neroxia was the only sylph that actually, like, came and joined us, if I'm not mistaken. He was like an emissary for the sylphs.
Come on, let's finish this before I die of old age.
There you go, Neuroxia's corpse. Yep, here's Neuroxia's corpse.
That should be all of them. Thanks for the help. Reckon it won't take you long to deliver all these corpses to the lynch yard. Even so, you might want to hurry back and tell them the work here is done.
Oh, poor Neuroxia. Was sent as an emissary, dies, and is treated like an actual onion. Compared to just me calling her onion. No, she's treated like an actual just corpse. Lunid, here. That you've decided to heed my advice. I pray that in doing so, you found some small measure of peace. No, because the game called them corpses. I don't find peace at all. I just carried a bunch of corpses. First carriage from Vester Bay arrived not long ago, and we have begun preparing your comrades for burial. And in the initial rites, and I like you to know that for many, death came quickly. Rest assured that we will treat them with utmost respect and do everything we can to shepherd them to Thal's realm. Well, if someone's treating them with respect. Then we wish to discuss one of the Scions who perished at the Waking Sand. Oh. Although we can perform the rites for the most of the Scions, there's one whom we cannot accept. We'd like you to return this one to her people, the Sylphs of Little Solace. Only proper that she's given into the care of her friends and family, so that they may mourn her in accordance with Sylphic tradition. Little Solace. Go to Little Solace. Oh, my poor onion. Okay, onion. Muxio, we got a corpse. This one is surprised to see Walking One in Little Solace. How can these ones assist Walking One? Here's a corpse. Neuroxia! This one does not understand. Muxio, this one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Walking One has returned to the Solace, but why? He's the one that have not requested further aid. Neuroxia, what happened? How did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. No, not only Neuroxia. Many of the Walking One's friends were lost as well. Neuroxia? Neuroxia went to Thanalan, the behest of this one. One was with Neuroxia at the end. This one that Neuroxia was brave. But this one that Neuroxia did not suffer. Well, you see, Frixio. Neuroxia was very brave. Neuroxia went and jumped in front of Minfilia, but then was fucking punted across a room into a wall, then bounced around like a fucking bouncing ball until she eventually died from bludgeoning damage. So, yeah, suffered just a bit. One is glad to hear Walking One's words. Okay, Frixio. Thank you for bringing Neuroxia home, Walking One. Here's ones who also wish to thank praying ones.
Tell praying ones these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial ones must pay. Imperial ones must suffer. When the time comes for walking ones to face Imperial ones, do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Neroxia's death be for naught. These ones will fight.
Yes. Yes, let us kill the Imperial ones. Death to the Imperial ones.
Back to Unalade. Elu. Eye. Hair or something in my eye. Still not have a title yet. Still no title. Yeah. Hello, Nate. I'm here.
Thank you for your service to the church and into the sylphs. You may be pleased to know that, in your absence, we interred the remaining scions in the lynch yard. Perhaps you still wish to do more for your friends. So, I would remind you that you have already done so much on their behalf. Please, take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, Bella.
Yes, we got a new hat. New hat, new hat, new hat. Not a bad looking hat. At least it's finally not a bad looking hat. The rest of them kind of look eh. Doesn't look too bad on it. Marquise! I'm not imagining it, Bella. I know I am being watched. Different. Sinister. As if I'm under observation. Feeling comes and goes. Felt it when at last I ventured outside. Yes. No, I felt it. Look outside for me. Please. Only take a moment. Okay, Marquise. Being paranoid. It'll only take a moment. I have to go all the way over here. Step outside, not step into the lynch yards. You! How dare you come here after everything you've done to Norexia? I'll kill you! I'll kill you! Oh, we got our fists of fire up. Extra damage. Paralyzed. I can do that too. Leg sweep. Ha. Hey, bosom buddy is almost complete. How close is he to leveling? Oh, he's still got a while before he levels. He's 20,000 experience. Hey, Marquise, so yeah, there was a guy. You were attacked, weren't you? You unharmed? Thank the gods. I knew it. He was watching me. What was he watching me? He want with me. He perhaps knows something of my past? Only I could have asked him. I need to think. Please allow me a moment alone. Wait. Father Ilunid must hear of this. Tell him for me its importance. Others may come for me again. Ilunid. Heavens forbid. Forfend that such a thing should happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? Well, he was an imperial. Said so above his head. Yes, it's Garlean steel. This man who was watching Marquise was. Make haste to Camp Reborn at once. We must summon the immortal flames before more Imperials come. Yes, sir, but let me look at the sweet gear you got me. Actually, it's not that sweet. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna take the money. I'm gonna take your money, old man. I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna take your money. I've seen ooh. Alphanod. I can't tell. They look very similar.
I
That's
fondly
Alphanod.
hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate.
It is Alphanod. Him and his sister look so similar until they get different outfits. In Realm Reborn, they look identical. Hence, identical twins.
At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the 7th Dawn.
Yeah, because in this, they wear the same outfit, but then in later expansions, she starts to wear red and he continues to wear blue. So it's easier to distinguish. But they have the same haircut and everything.
And to that end, I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Sid Garland. I have come for you.
Yes. Sid.
I fear you are mistaken, child.
yeah.
He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano.
Sid, our boy. He honestly is one of the coolest Sids.
I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait,
He has such a nice voice, too.
Hear me, Sid. Eorzea needs you.
Sid, wake the fuck up! Stop complaining! Anime grunts.
Sid, was it? Here. These belong to you. I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life.
I'm sorry, I can't get over this
It
guy's
is
voice.
time for you to help those who truly need you.
Dude, let's go. Get your hammer and let's get this.
Who are you? Alfino Leveilleur, at your service.
What a fucking pretentious name.
Alphanod 11 year.
As a scion of the 7th Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did.
Yes. We swap.
'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea.
Hope so. It's been a bit.
The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the 3 city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction, leaving the scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all. The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak.
Not Garuda. I hate Garuda.
Her appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals.
Garuda's by far one of the hardest primals, to be honest. Like, it's her, like, at least for me, it's her and Ramu. Ramu confuses the fuck out of me so bad.
Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength. Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled.
Yeah, let's go kill another god. Third time's the
If we are
charm.
to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Sid.
Alphanod, you literally asked to recruit Sid just to use him for his stuff. Ain't that the most asshole-esque thing? Like, we don't need you. We need your stuff. You can stay here. We just need your stuff. Okay?
I have an airship?
Yes, Sid, you do. Your very own airship.
Yes, Sid, of course you do. Sid, wake up already.
It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
Sid.
An airship? My airship?
Sid, we've been over this. Yes, your airship.
My airship? Oh, wait.
I have this box. Let me just, look through it really quick. What a badass. What a badass. What a badass.
Come, let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
Literally, Alpha just like, hey, now we got this guy. The Scions are basically rebuilt. Like,
They need my airship. They need me.
oh, Sid. So, the Scion's being rebuilt. I mean, we already got someone to replace Minfilia. He's already going to be more useful than Minfilia because, he has an airship. He may have amnesia, but he has something we can actually use. Unlike her, who's just going to sit in her office all day. He may not know shit, but he's already more of a use. Okay. Oh, Sid. Okay, I was gonna do... I forgot what I was gonna... Anyways, let's just continue. I forgot what I was gonna do. He who waited behind. Father Iliad has some parting words for you and the others.
Oh, what a curious twist of fate that Master Sid Garland would at last be found within our church. By his imagination. Beg your pardon, Bella. Wish to find his airship? Yes. I know I know not how much truth there is to it. There's a tale known as the final flight of the Enterprise, which grew popular in the wake of the calamity. Much like the great Goo-Boo Wall of Ulda, it states that the Enterprise flew northwest from Gridania towards Korathras. Which is funny. Okay. I actually looked into this. So yeah, the great Goo-Boo Wall of Ulda. So apparently, if you didn't know this, Avi, back in before the calamity, when people played, they actually wrote what the Goo-Boo Wall is that to quote unquote protect Ulda from the calamity happening. They all got on Goo-Boo mounts and made a wall going around the city basically, and that's the Great Goo-Boo Wall that's actually in lore now. It's pretty cool. If true, the airship would have passed through the North Shroud, likely over Falgord Float, closest settlement of Korathras. Mayhap the Serpent stationed there have records of the events that transpired that day.
Yeah, it's actually really good. So a lot of the stuff that happened at like the last moments of the game, like the last couple of weeks of the game before it was turned into a Realm Reborn, they actually legitimately put into the lore and into the game. So like that, like when it talks about the heroes that came before the calamity, before the calamity that died, those are all the people that were playing the game that actually like were playing to the very end. They put them in the lore as heroes, and the people that were playing at the end also got like special stuff for doing that and being a part of the lore. So like I think they paid like half price on their subscriptions. They got like specialized tattoos for the characters that they play, things like that. They get special things that only they can ever have, kind of thing. Yeah, it's really cool. They put a lot of actual players in the actual lore of the game now.
I had hoped you might rest from your journeys for a time. See that the world has still need of you and the Scions. Pray look after yourself and Sidbeth.
Let me look it up really quick. If I'm not mistaken, if you actually Google the Great Gubu Wall, you'll find video about it. Couldn't find a video, but there are photos. There are photos. Oh, this is okay. No, this is a video. Okay. There. That's a link to the video. Be a link to the video of the Great Gubu Wall. Yes. Yes. And it essentially shows like just the players standing right outside, just in a line, essentially. Okay, off we go to Foul Gourd Float. Ribbon, there's Serena's teleport. Is this in the Final Fantasy XIV documentary? I don't know. Is there a... Wait, there's a Final Fantasy XIV documentary? That's another thing I have to look up. I didn't even know there was a documentary. But if they didn't have it in a documentary... Yeah, if they didn't have it in the documentary, they should. Because it's actually in the main story of the game. I think it's important. Cool, yeah. There. If you're able to, unless you're already part of the Discord, we do have a Discord. And you can just post links in there, and I'll check it out after the stream. Aethelmar. Is there aught I can assist you with, miss? Enterprise. Speak of Master Garland's ship, yes? I needn't refer to the record. I know that the airship was sighted overhead 5 years ago. Clearly bound for Corethus. What became of it after that, I cannot say. If you wish to know more, pray speak of Fortifart at Orentel's Spire. He was on duty that day and saw it with his own eyes. I am unsure what it is you hope to accomplish. Even should you relocate the ship, would you not need a man of Master Garland's caliber to fly it? I hear tell that the machinery is fiendishly complex. Oh, just you wait. Oh, just you wait. Little did you know, we have Sid himself. You, Fortifalt, Fortifart, Fartman. You've come in search of Fortifart. Well met, for you have found him. Indeed, I have served as the whaler for many years, since before the great snows came to Corethus. What exactly is this about? Ah, the final fight of the Enterprise! You indeed remember that day. I'm excited. We actually get to go to Korthros now. That's probably my favorite zone in the entire game. One of my favorite zones in the entire game, to be honest. I love snowy areas. It's so cool. Was on the eve of the Battle of Cartanau, nigh on 5 years ago. I held the spire alone that night, while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy in the field. Then, all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I'd ever seen splits the sky overhead. I could only watch in shock as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. The Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the calamity. I'd wager it's somewhere in Korthras. The astrologians at the observatorium may have records which could help. To obtain them, would need to deal with the Ishgardians who control the region. Wouldn't expect much, though. The high houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. While Dalamud descended, they took shelter behind their gates, and even now they have little regard for the plights of other nations. Nevertheless, they have made die to assist you should you prove yourself useful. Consider providing your services to the soldiers who guard the observatorium. Though they may refuse you at first, I've little doubt they would accept aid freely offered. Northern in Wrath. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Wrath. Best expansion. Why? Because like half the places were like snowy areas. Fuck yeah, dude. Wrath was beautiful. Yes, Korthra. Love this place. It's sad that after this point we like barely get to go here. Or like we barely need to go here. I love the way this place looks. It's just so cool. It's so snowy. Now snow in real life, I'm gonna be honest, it sucks. Like getting through it sucks. Dude, Grizzly Hills soundtrack. Grizzly Hills is actually, if not Grizzly Hills, in all honesty, is even though it's like, you know, it's not what I like described as my favorite stuff. Grizzly Hills is probably my favorite zone visually in all of World of Warcraft. It's that and I need to look up a map of Northrend now. Yeah, Grizzly Hills, but Shalazar Basin. Shalazar Basin, probably my favorite looking location. The giant collapsed tree with like the mountainside that's all kind of snowy. Dude, that one looks so good. I think they outdid themselves with Northrend. I think that was peak appearance. Excuse me, can you repeat that? You wish to offer your services to House Durandar? And what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? Ha! How absurd! As if we would permit an outsider to pursue the records of the observatorium. Do not mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The Holy See of Ishgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands. We do not intend to offer succor to strangers. Yeah, ooh, better gear. Better gear looking? Better. Oh, now that's a good outfit so far right there. I like the black on gray on black on dark blue. That's good. The headpiece even works with it because it has like the brown that goes in with the collar, that goes into the gloves. It goes in with like the sides. Dude, that's a pretty good outfit right there. We're just randomly getting gear. There would have to be Nogrand. Nogrand's not bad. Nogrand's not bad. I like the way that Nogrand looks. I think, yeah, besides those two, my third favorite would probably be really. I'm gonna have to think about that one.
Dude, Elwyn Forest, though, dude.
Elwyn Forest?
Alone have mercy. Are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls if you insist, but do not distract me while I am on duty. We are stretched thin as it is. And where in hell is that knight I sent out on patrol? He should have returned ages ago. Perhaps you, I have use for you after all. Wish to aid us to search the wilds to the north and to the west for my missing man. We'll know him by his uniform. That of House Durandar, as mine.
Dude, Elwyn Forest. Dude, Duratar, dude. Duratar. Fucking Barren Wasteland, man. Barrens, even Crossroads, like general chat. Now we're getting into some talks. Baron's chat was poggers, dude. Coded assaulters. It's just assaulters, you know? Just coded assaulters casually. Yeah, Baron's chat, that's where it was at. Keeled overnight. Don't look so keeled over to me. Get off your arse.
Wasn't for you, miss. I reckon they would have finished me off. Fickle dragon-loving bastards. Death was a mercy they didn't deserve. I pray that the rumors were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within this region. Fare thee well, friend.
Dude, Mancroft's wife, dude. Didn't they add Mankirk's wife into the game in Shadowlands? Isn't she like some intense badass warrior? I'm pretty sure that was a thing, right? DeVoe.
I must say, I didn't actually expect you to find my knight, much less rescue him.
Yeah, I may have been premature in my judgment, miss.
We are proud people beholden to tradition, but that does not mean we are without humility. I shall instruct the astrologians to entertain your request. However, understand that it is ultimately their decision whether or not you may peruse their records. Pray proceed to the observatorium and introduce yourself to Edmel. Oh, I got you. Yeah, I never ended up finding her. I think if you joined the, I forget which covenant it is. It was like the covenant with, like the like arena guys. If you ended up like joining them in your like base, she was like somewhere in the base, and she was just like a bunch of corpses around her because she was like some almighty warrior or some shit. I don't remember. I haven't played WoW since May because I stopped playing because they wouldn't update the game. Edmel. Ah, the lady come in search of the airship.
She looks kind of like Alizane, their name.
The highly unorthodox, but whoever could see Sir Ludovoy be thinking. It is true that we maintain meticulous records which stretch back generations. However, because this information is used to chart Dravanian activity, access is strictly controlled. One can never be too careful with heretics and their sympathizers lurking about. If you would persist with your inquiries, pray seek an audience with Chief Astrologian Forlemort, up above. Make the fell apart at the boss, Ledge Fist, Heal to Killer.
Ah, I got you. Sludge Fist, dude. Oh, Sludge Fist. The ultimate guild killer. It was, I had, with my guild, we had a bunch of our buddies from high school, like back, I keep contacts with one of my friends from high school, and we had a bunch of our other buddies from high school, like, come in the game specifically for Shadowlands to try it out, and we were going good, but then, like, we could barely clear mythics because of time constraints, not actually being able to really play. So yeah, it went from trying to schedule runs to it never happening to us just not wanting to play it anymore, basically, because nothing would either update for single player content, or we couldn't play together, kind of thing, due to time.
No for la mort.
No, sir.
No, absolutely not. Have you any inkling what it is you ask? Our records have fallen into the wrong hands. It could change the course of a war which has raged for generations. I speak not of some mere spat between Southron nations. Ours is a holy crusade, and we are the arbiters of Halon's will. Will not put our great nation at risk. Certainly not to help afford or locate a missing airship of all things.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. Pardon the intrusion, for Lamort. I wish to speak with you regarding the recent... Oh, I did not realize you had a guest.
Inquisitor Gilluane. You honor us with your presence, sir. He was just leaving.
Ah, you must be the one who rescued House Duerdane's knight from those heretics. Doubtless they feel indebted to you. I am told you seek an airship last seen in Korathos 5 years ago, yes? You come to us at an inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in the intervening years, and little for the better. While I wish you the best of luck in your search, I would also strongly advise caution. Snow can come quickly in Korathos. One moment you may feel as though you have a firm grasp of your surroundings, secure in your knowledge, and the next you may find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation, blind to the dangers hidden by the blizzard. It would be wise for you to focus on a single landmark whilst traveling, not give in to the temptation and deviate from your course.
I was not aware you aided House Durandare in that fashion. Thank you, madame. Nevertheless, my decision stands. Not give you what you seek.
This bastard. Well, we're gonna come back and we're gonna get those records. Watch me. I'm gonna go report you to the higher ups.
Hello, lady.
You there, madame. I cannot help you but overhear your conversation with Chief Astrologian. There may be a way I can assist you. It would require that you perform for me a favor in exchange. An associate of mine has yet to return from his expedition to the cliffs east of the observatorium. He is adamant that he could conduct his observations alone, despite the presence of XIV in that vicinity. You would seek out this astrologian and confirm that he is well. It'd be a great comfort to me.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Time to go. No fall damage. Well, lots of fall damage. No death. There we go.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Levy mate? Yeah, the levy me. The chocobo keep. Closer. Mount. Off we go. Go find the men of honor. Honorary Karakul. want one. They look so cute. They're like they look like anteaters mixed with like Wooloo from Pokemon. I need to kill these guys. I need to kill these guys. You're dead. Dead meat guy. You're dead meat. I need you for a hunt. I need you for my hunting log. Dead, my guy. How many do I need? I just need one. Okay. Well, you get to live now. Oh, the Brilliant Diamond? Yeah, whenever I'm off of work, I've just been playing it nonstop, essentially. I haven't I've literally just been sitting around, though. I haven't actually progressed in the game, really. I just beat the 4th gym, but I've just been spending my entire time in the underground, just shitting around. Let's do it. I'll hit you up if you join. If Abby, I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up on Discord, and we'll switch. We'll add each other. What a relief to see someone other than a god's damn birdman. Wait, so are these supposed to be birdmen? I always thought they were lizards. Are they supposed to be... Okay, that actually kind of makes sense, because if you actually have their crafting stuff, they're like feathered and stuff. Okay, I guess they are birdmen, but they look like lizards. I'm gonna be honest, they look like lizards. I thought I could finish my work whilst the Ixal were away. They returned far quicker than anticipated. It was all I could do to hide and hope they might leave again before I froze too. Wait, who are you? You're not one of our knights. Man of House Durandare cannot be seen in the company of an unbeliever. Good day, madame. What a dick. Well, he's fine. But yeah, let's get a good look at these guys. I mean, yeah, they got beaks. Okay. Okay, I guess they're birdmen. I guess they're birdmen. They do have beaks and everything. They got feathers. They don't got wings. You got beaks and feathers. So I guess if you classify beaks and feathers as bird, then they're definitely birdmen. And they do worship a harpy. So okay. These really don't look that like birdmen as much. Know who do look like birdmen? I think you see them. The expansion after this is Heaven's Bird. I think you see them in Heaven's Bird. The ones in the floating island area. The ones that are actually just like owl people. Those look like birdmen. Just saying, they look like the lizards. They genuinely look like lizards from far away. We're here. We saved your man. Oh, wrong side. You're up a little bit farther. I like the music here. It's very royal. The arrogant fool returned not long before you arrived, muttering about the disgrace of having been rescued by an unbeliever. Serves him right to for underestimating the dangers our knights face every day. But you are eager to locate your airship. It may surprise you that by saving him, you all have already aided your own cause. House Durandare is quick to regard outsiders with... Whoa, did you see that? There's like something that clips through the floor right here. To regard outsiders with suspicion, as it is their duty to sound the alarm at the first sign of Dravanian aggression. You have already aided them twice, for which they are honor-bound to repay you. And so they will not grant you access to the Observatorium's records. Oh! Okay, I see what it is now. It's my baby Goobu. That's what was walking around right behind, like here, and popping out and making it look like someone was glitching through the floor.
That is just as well, for there are other ways you might locate your missing airship.
Go. He ran away somewhere. Goobu, where the fuck you? There. Wait. Oh, there he is. There he is. He's right there. He was making. It was looking like he was like someone was glitching through the floor because he was hidden behind the. Oh no! Someone definitely glitched through the floor there. I saw a nameplate. I take it back. Someone definitely fell through the floor.
What I propose is that you petition Lord Portelaine for an official introduction to the other high houses. Word of House Duradare carries tremendous weight in Ishgard. Should the captain consent, you would have little trouble obtaining information from other high houses.
So, yeah, I take it back. Someone definitely clipped through the floor. I thought it was our little boy, but no. He definitely clipped through the floor. We're here. We're on the floor. Second, very important. You be the Portelaine. There you are, Sir Portelaine. You've caused quite a stir in your time here, your short time here. First you slayed 2 heretics and saved a knight. Now I hear you rescued a man of our house. I imagine you must desire something for your troubles. An introduction to the other high houses. Not deny that you are giving us no cause to distrust you. While you have performed 2 acts, you would have me endorse you to 3 high houses. Only fitting that you aid us one final time, wouldn't you agree? Makes sense, honestly. If it's a very big thing, you know, to be introduced to these high houses. So, you know, 1 for each. That makes sense. I'll give them that. Let's give me those gloves. Give me a little 41. Let's go. Oh, those gloves match even better, dude. Oh, our outfit's looking nice now. Yikes. Yeah, Casey's telling me how they're doing things against code at work right now. Yikes. Okay. Now, I understand you are very eager to find your missing heir. Worry not, for this task should take a woman of your skills but a moment to complete. Not long ago, a porter bound for Skyfire Locks was ambushed on the road due to west of here. Though he escaped with his life, he very much liked his wares as well. The off chance any portion of his shipment remains, I would have you travel to the scene of the robbery and bring back what you can find. Lest you intend to perform only a cursory search, bear in mind that recovering the stolen merchandise will endear you to House Hamilnart, further improving the chances that you will indulge your request for aid. Yeah, essentially what happened is that, like, there was a server. For those who, if you don't know Abby, Casey and I both work as cooks in a kitchen, and in a kitchen at a restaurant. And there was a server who was asking if they could cut steak, which is beef, on a cutting board that is used specifically for chicken to put on top of food. Which cutting steak isn't the problem, but it's the fact of cutting beef on a thing that has a bunch of chicken juices on it, just cross contamination and against code. you'd have to get a new cutting board, or you'd have to completely sanitize sanitize it and then have to re-sanitize it after cutting the steak. And so someone did it for them, and they're being hella pissy about it. It's like, it's dumb. Like now if like that person, if they didn't sanitize it, now if they're like, for instance, against eating chicken, like if they're a culture that doesn't eat chicken, they have chicken grease and chicken juices all over their steak now, or if they're someone who eats beef and they are against, if someone who eats beef is against eating chicken, for instance, vice versa. So it's like it's bad. All bad news. I'm not there. It's not my problem, but yeah. People being dumb in a kitchen. That's all I can say. People being dumb in a kitchen.
Get out of here, you. I'm here to collect packages.
I'm playing the role of UPS driver right now. I need to defend these packages with my life. Exactly. If you can't handle the heat, stay out of the kitchen. Because if you can't do things right, don't do them at all and get out. Easy enough said. If you can't do something right, don't do it at all. Just saying. Sad but true. You, Portalane, we've acquired your luggage. UPS here with a shipment. Have you good tidings to share, or better yet, stolen merchandise to show? I have 3 boxes. I hope that's all you need.
God's bless you, friend. All here, every last. But wait. That chest over there looks like it might be pillaged. Bloody hell, that's the personal property of Lord Francel, too. Oh, I'm gonna get fired or beheaded.
Are you certain? Only an attempt was made to open it. The lock appears to have held. Nevertheless, if you wish to verify the contents against your shipment's manifest, be my guest.
Fury, take me. A draconian rosary in the possession of Lord Francel.
Ooh. Unless I'm mistaken, aren't they? Because this is really hard. This area is very centered around Heavensward. And isn't the entire point of Heavensward that they're against dragons? So the fact that there's a dragon worshiper amongst the royal families, isn't that? I'm assuming that's probably really bad.
Yet perhaps this is not so difficult to fathom.
How's Nard is whispered to be infested with heretics. Thank you for bringing this matter to my attention, miss. I shall inform the Inquisitors immediately. Under these circumstances, I strongly advise against associating with House Helenart. Your other introductions will need to be postponed as well. The duty of every Ishgardian to root out and destroy heretic. All else must wait until this matter is resolved.
Anyway, let's just continue. Who's best? You! Carry a lot of arts.
The Rose the Unicorn. Sir Carriolart, there's something very important to tell you.
Come closer, lass, and listen well. This is for your ears only. Lord Francel is no heretic. He's a goodly, righteous man, wholly dedicated to the cause. I know this because I served House Harlanart for years prior to the calamity. You must go to Skyfire Locks and warn him of the coming storm. Wizards are ruthless and will spare him no mercy. Speak to him with of endless of an end. Speak to him of Edenwees, and he will know you for a friend. Now go.
Yes, sir. Off I go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure because that was the Dragoon expansion, where they were really like dragons this, dragons that. I don't know any of the story, but I know there was a lot of dragon stuff. I know they hate dragons. Ooh, look at that! Look at that cool one there. Look at the fat chocobo, dude. That one has that's from the original collector's edition. Yeah, I heard that the story significantly improves after A Realm Reborn. I'm super excited. I'm very much looking forward to being able to do Endwalker on stream. Because I'll probably play it, but I'll probably skip through all the story again. So, Boo Boo, what are you doing on the table? Get the fuck off the table. Get the fuck off the table. Disrespectful.
Yes, you look as though you have something to say, do you?
I seek an audience with the bearer of the White Lily. So wither the Wild Rose brooms, or is that Elden Weiss in your pocket, or are you happy to meet me?
Hey.
So now that I'm doing it on stream, I'm gonna skip it on my main, but I'm gonna do it legit on stream, because I want to play it on my main. I want to beat it on my main. That way I can do like raids, trials, etc., and stuff on my main. But on stream, I want a pure reaction on stream is the thing. So I don't want to spoil the actual story for myself. That's why. So, like, I'll know what's going to be happening, but I won't know the context, and I won't know the actual, what's actually they're saying. I'm just going to not look at the dialogue. I won't look at the cutscenes. I just want to get to the end so I can do the end tier raids and stuff.
I see Sir Carlot. Sir Carlot has not forgotten my mother's favorite flower. Indeed, it has not been seen in Korthra since the calamity. You speak freely here, friend.
Yeah, that's why I want to get done with A Realm Reborn before Endwalker comes out, so I get the brunt of it all out of the way, and then that point onward is just gonna be nice storytelling, and the expansions are also significantly shorter.
That's absurd. I would sooner die than become a thrall of the dragons. Alas, it matters little what I say at this point. Though the draconian rosary was not found in my possession, it will still be considered by many to be proof of my heresy. Must do my utmost to prove my innocence to the Inquisitor. They harbor even the slightest doubt. It will only add weight to the incessant accusations our house has suffered as of late. Though the gods themselves are plotting our fall, risk much by coming here. It is only proper that I compensate you for this deed. Tell me that what you desire, and I shall do my best to provide. Missing airship. See, may require prolonged effort to locate your quarry. I shall direct you to one in a better position to assist you. Lord Harshaphant, House Four Temps, commands the garrison at Camp Dragonhead. Present him to this letter of introduction. He will surely be receptive to your needs.
Thank you very much, sir. Off we go to Harshaphant. Harshaphant. Out the door. There we go. Lost in a 2-bedroom house. Or more of a 2-roomed house. Bum-ba-da-dum. Bum-ba-da-dum. Oh. Nomataji. What's up, my guy? Lord Buffio. Get this chocobo keep really quick. Stir. Get the aetherite up there. Alphanot and Sitter here. Well, I think we're in the right place. Lord Harshafart. Ah, the unmistakable swagger of a well-traveled adventurer. You all come to pay your respects. Be at ease, friend. Not one to stand on formality. Truth be told, I would gladly welcome any and more brave souls like yourself. Enough chatter. Pray tell me why you've come here. Any justice in this world, these charges will receive no serious consideration. It is beyond inconceivable. Ah, yes. Letter may mention a pressing matter for which you required assistance. What might that be? This enterprise you speak of was last seen above Korthras before the calamity 5 years ago. It may prove difficult to find any eyewitnesses to these events. While Ishgard did not participate in the Battle of Cartanau, we were embroiled in our own internal conflicts at the time. Nevertheless, I will make inquiries on your behalf and share with you my findings in the future. In the meantime, please enjoy the hospitality of Camp Dragonhead. I will see that you are afforded every courtesy as a guest of House Fortemps. Thank you very much, sir. Is this gonna look better on our outfit? No, these are white. No. Our outfit looks fucking bomb right now. We aren't gonna go change up the color scheme now. Yes. We have so much to sell. 32 100s, 33 500s, 2 25s, and a bunch of excess stuff I'm probably never gonna use, to be honest.